Hi y'all, so today I'm doing a ultimate favorites, aka if I had to start completely over right now, if my house blew away in a tornado and I wanted to go get my makeup back, what would I start with? That's what I'm doing my face with today. This is also just gonna end up being like great beginner makeup, the most versatile products that I own. Like this video is gonna wear so many hats. Let's hop into it. So, for the majority of my base, it is e.l.f. products. So good. I know that this dew primer was limited edition, but before I was using this, I was using the e.l.f. gripping primer, which is just as good. They basically do the same thing. Just gonna use this all over the face. The e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Setting Spray. And the e.l.f. lip oil. For the foundation step, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter and the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is their newer foundation. I did a whole video reviewing this baby, doing a wear test, everything. I'll link that down below for you guys if you're interested in that. But obviously, I love it. If I'm going to immediately repurchase it, this is going to give you a super long-lasting, glowy to satin, full coverage base that is so wearable and feels like nothing on the skin. No surprise to anybody, especially the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I have been purchasing and repurchasing this for probably almost 15 years, like ever since I started doing my makeup when I was a teenager, when this first came out, and I've never stopped using it. It's so good. If y'all aren't using it, you're sleeping on it because it's amazing. And I'm also using the NYX Fix Stick in the peach shade. These are also incredible. Let that sit for a second and talk about the other cream products that I'll be using. I also think I did a whole video on this palette, or I have a video where I first purchased it and I'm trying it for the first time. Either way, if I'm talking about it in this video, you guys know that I love it, but I'll link that down below. This is my iconic London multi-use cream blush, bronze, and highlight palette. It has 3 cream bronzers, 2 cream blushes, and a cream highlight. It is just super versatile. You buy one thing, you get 6 products. Of course, if you're completely starting over, that's great. And it also has a really big mirror. Now, I don't have all of my brushes clean, but I do know that if I had to start over, I'd be buying some e.l.f. brushes, like this Duo one that I use all the time, and I'd be buying a bunch of Morphe brushes. I love this set and this set. I have 2 of this one because I love it that much. Every single brush in the palette, it has eye brushes, face brushes, everything you could possibly need, and then I just also have a handful of e.l.f. brushes that I love to absolute pieces, so I'd be definitely repurchasing those, and they're all pretty affordable. Using the light and the medium shade of the bronzer to bronze and contour a bit. And aside from this being really good, I chose this for its versatility because you have a peachy blush, a pink one, and then if you mix them together, it's that peachy pink combo, kind of like a Milani Luminoso vibe. So it just gives you so many options if you have to start from absolute scratch. This is also just gonna end up being like great beginner makeup, the most versatile products that I own. Like this video is gonna wear so many hats. Look how smooth the concealer, the foundations, cream contour. My base is just already looking so pretty and smooth. I'm actually going to mix the 2 blushes together, and then I just take a little bit of the highlight. I just place that right on top because I kind of like an overall glow all over the face. And then this is one of those Morphe brushes that I was talking about. Great for cream contour, cream blush, even foundation. I think this is technically a foundation brush, but I prefer a sponge for my foundation. The Morphe sponge is also super good that comes with this set. Just mix those together. And like I was saying, I like an overall glow, so I just put that highlight on, and then I just kind of mix and blend the blush right on top. Gorgeous. How good is that already looking? Okay, these products are so good. Don't forget to set your cream products. For setting the under eyes, I always use a face or a loose powder. I'm gonna use the Morphe Bacon Set Translucent Powder. Best powder there is. Okay, so here's where things get a little bit over dramatic, but bear with me here. While I'm baking my under eye, I normally let the rest of my face air dry before I set it with that powder to keep it from getting cakey. I'm obsessed with this Morphe Nude Ambitions palette. It is so freaking versatile. If you're gonna get just an eyeshadow palette, just eyeshadow, nothing else, please let it be this one. It's so beautiful. Those shadows are amazing. You get an 18 count with a row of shimmers, all matte from light to deep. This palette is so freaking good. I just did a 3 looks 1 palette with this baby. I'll link that down below as well. It's just so good. It's so good. 20 bucks, 18 eyeshadows. This is like the only palette you'll actually ever need if you do like just regular non-dramatic makeup most of the time. So amazing. Other options are like eyeshadow and face product combos. So let's talk about the Natasha Denona. Other than the iconic London palette, this is the only other expensive thing that I am going to recommend, and it's one of the only high-end brands that I recommend usually ever because it's that good, it's that reliable. This is another cream blush in here, so you'll give you one more option of cream blush that's different from the iconic London palette. This is a powder face highlight, super beautiful, and 5 gorgeous eyeshadows. Again, for the everyday to like sort of deep look, you can definitely do like a day to night brown smoky eye going on. This is such a good palette. It has 2 different colorways. There's one deeper than this. So good. If you're gonna spend the money, get this. And then another Milani product that I have been talking about for literally years, using and repurchasing for literally years. I've gone through these. I've hit pan on this before. This, the all-inclusive palettes. The only complaint I have is that there aren't more shades of this. Milani needs to come out with like 8 more shades of this. It's so good. You get 2 blushes, 1 glowy, 1 matte, a highlight, a bronzer, and 3 gorgeous, blendable, amazing eyeshadows, high-end quality products in here. Okay, that's how good these are. Love this baby. So if you're gonna skip on something like this, I would get both, but if you're gonna skip this, definitely get this. It's like 15 bucks at Walmart. It's so good. I'm gonna be using this today. I think I need to do like a Milani favorites video. I might do that next if you guys wanna see it. But yeah, Milani, please, if you're listening, you have 3 shades of this. You need at least 7 more. Come out with darker, come out with lighter, with the same amazing, beautiful formula. Please, this is so good. You just need more shades. If you had more shades, this thing would probably sell out in every category. Okay, we're gonna use it today. So then if you've never seen me do this before, I just take this big fluffy Morphe brush and I just kind of lightly pat over the rest of this area, like the foundation area. And then for the under eye, I get a little bit on my brush, but then I basically, instead of dusting the bake away, I just kind of like pat it into the entire cheek area to set it. And as you can see, you can still see the color, but it just sets it really nicely. And then I like to go on top with a powder, blush, and bronzer and stuff to just reinforce everything, set it, make it last longer, all those good things. These awesome Morphe brushes from that set are like so perfect for highlight, highlight, blush, and bronzer. I'm just gonna take these babies in here. highlight. Like, is that not stunning? And I'm just taking the more matte blush and putting it on the back of my cheekbones. And then the glowy one, I'm just gonna put on the apples of the cheeks. How gorgeous is that? Now for lips, I've been kind of in this routine lately. I just got these e.l.f. lip liners the other day on a whim. They're $2 each and they're so good. So I definitely would just repurchase these babies and like all the shades that I want. And then usually, I mean, these days, like 9 times out of 10, I'll do a lip liner, e.l.f. lip liner, and then a lip oil. Either like one of my Wet n Wild ones. I have this one in, I think this is the shade Cocoa Rose. I have Rose Envy. I have a couple other ones in my car. And like for some of these, and this goes for the Wet n Wild lip oils as well, some of them are more pigmented than others. So see how this one's a little bit more see-through from e.l.f. and then this one's pigmented. I've just been using the more pigmented ones with a lip liner, calling it a day. However, the one lipstick and lip gloss that I would purchase, e.l.f. and Milani, of course. Girl, I need to get out of the box a little bit, but this is honestly what I have, what I use all the time if I wanted to go a little bit more glam and have an actual like lipstick on. Fave lipstick for a nude lip is the e.l.f. Seriously Satin Cream Lipsticks in the shade Creme. I would pair this with one of my more brownish lip liners. And then Milani Keep It Full in the shade Bare Pink, which is just like a super neutral glossy gloss. I have been eyeballing some of the Juvia's Place lipsticks though. I've heard super good things about them. Oh yeah. And then the other thing that I would repurchase, again, I have Milani, as you can tell. I have some trusted brands that I just go back to all the time because I'm rarely let down by them. But any type of like lip crayon like this, I personally love these from Milani. I think CoverGirl has some as well. They just roll up. They're the perfect size, like smaller than a lipstick, bigger than a lip liner, easy to throw on, throw a lip oil on top, call it a day. And they have like a million colors in these too. Easy, comfortable, easy to reapply. Love it. So that is the final look. All the products I would immediately repurchase, the ultimate favorites, the perfect starter kit, whatever you want to call this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you want to see that Milani video or any other videos you want to see, let me know down in the comments below. Any of the videos that I mentioned throughout this video, I'll link down below, as well as my Instagram, my TikTok, and my other YouTube channel if you want to follow me everywhere. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye!